need to go over?
Go over the incident, the arrest, and then how we gonna testify on Friday.
Okay, okay, all right. So basically, well, I had went up to the gun store earlier that day because we did respond to a regular shots fired. That's just the first time I actually met Mr. Barksdale. We didn't introduce each other, but I could say I knew him as a familiar face. Uh, he did tell me that he works at that gun store, so I had also used the range that day, shot a little bit, and then I continued, my regular duties. Um, so basically, it starts from I'm going from the west side of the city, coming from I'm gonna say the 8090 department over there. Driving, I get a notification that someone is selling drugs outside or near the gun store. From a local civilian. Um, we, well, not we, but I drive to the location, park my vehicle around the corner, and I slowly, assess the situation. I watch Mr. Barksdale do multiple hand in hands before I actually detained and read him his rights. Uh, Mr. Barksdale, at the time of me putting him in cuffs, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I'm just trying to figure why I got up.
Oh, oh yeah, okay, yeah, me either. But yeah, so as I'm putting him in cuffs, he's telling me that he's selling, because he actually gave me a sample, and this was, what really kind of questioned the situation. I actually still have it on me because I was supposed to give it to the major to look at
You talking about
also.
the cologne that
Yeah,
he had?
yeah, the major mist.
Major miss, yeah.
So yes, he's as I'm detaining him and letting him know, reading him his rights. He's telling me he's selling major mist. Now he's the only one in the area. There's no one around. So my probable cause for search is I saw him do. I think it's multiple. I'm gonna say multiple. I think it's exactly 3 hand-to-hand transactions before I actually assess the situation. On the
All right,
process,
we're gonna talk about that in a second, but continue. Go ahead.
okay, in the process of reading him his rights and then searching him, I found illegal checks, um, drugs, which is I think it was the Blue Dolphin. Let me go over the evidence one more time. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Blue Dolphin. You found the checks to Dolphin, and then he had like 23 guns in his backpack, right?
Yes, yes, and also so those guns, I did not charge him with the guns. I just put down
I
because
charged him with them.
okay, because right now, I mean, because the drugs and the guns were together, that's what makes everything illegal. At the same time, he is supposedly a worker or part owner of that gun store, so I think he was on the porch selling these items. So it's like, why are you having all of this outside of your establishment on you, on persons? And I'm not for sure exactly everything that was legal. I know he had multiple attachments, and once you have attachments, then the weapons are even more illegal.
So you took them all, right?
Yes, everything is confiscated right now. Nothing
All
will be
right, cool.
returned until proven that they're, gun store
Oh,
material
shit,
and not illegal.
I don't care whose material. I charge them with 23 counts of possession of a criminal firearm. Shit, I don't
Okay.
care who they belong to. They
Hey,
can belong to the gun store all they want, but if he got drugs, he out there selling drugs.
yes.
Shit.
And then also, so now this is off the record, and I'm gonna let you assess this. I did put it in the case file. Give me one
Is
second.
the Birdie Boast?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got those, bro. Oh yeah, so we
Yeah,
good.
even though he put VPN, that VPN is connected to a profile with his picture literally on it. So I mean,
Okay.
make that make sense. You get what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna use a VPN, that should be your scam profile. It shouldn't be connected to your actual, you know, page. If it makes sense, am I correct?
Right.
So yeah, he kind of screwed himself with that, being the
So that's
plug.
the photograph that was attached to that evidence, right? That's the
Yeah,
picture of that VP. Okay, cool.
correct,
Makes sense
correct.
now.
So
All right.
now at that time, I mean, we can suppress that if we want. We can put it all in one. But I was even thinking, we can kind of build a RICO on this guy because the way it's looking, he might be the plug. He got all
Yeah,
these
no,
guns.
no, yeah, no. We got so here's we gonna work through this because court. I've had one court with this judge and these attorneys before, and they like to argue and power talk,
Mhm.
but they don't know the law very well. I just hate to say
Right, right.
that.
Exactly.
So we're gonna go over your body cam. They submitted body cam, but it's, as I believe, see, law says civilians don't have body cam, correct?
Exactly.
So I don't know how they're gonna get their video in. But even if they do, even if the judge allows their video shows him on the porch on the top stair
Mhm.
interacting with people that come from the sidewalk area,
Mhm.
and you can hear gunshots in his video.
Yep.
Your on your video, they don't come from the sidewalk at all.
Yep.
They look like they come from around the building. Nobody comes from the sidewalk in your video.
Right.
When you approach him, he's on the bottom stair or the ground or the sidewalk area.
Mhm.
When you approach him,
Yep.
when you approach him, he has his cell phone out.
Yep. Making a call.
In their video, you see none of that.
Mm.
And they're gonna try to argue that video that they're saying is saying that he was making a clean sale. And we can argue that's fine. He was making a clean
Yeah.
sale.
Yeah. Exactly.
We didn't charge him with sales. We charged him with possession with intent.
Mhm.
So he can. If you want to say he had a clean sale, that's fine. He also posted on Birdie he was selling drugs. There's the intent to sell.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm gonna try to get their video killed, but if not, I gotta respond to their video because I don't think it's not accurate. It doesn't
Exactly.
portray the correct date and time,
Mhm.
and it doesn't show the same people. So obviously this is a fake, and then I'm just about to embarrass him in front of the court. I hope the judge
Mm.
sees it as well.
Get him.
But because at the end of the day, they're two separate videos. If you're going to submit some evidence, submit it all. So
Correct.
where's the transaction? Where's the officer approaching? So
Exactly.
now, when you say you saw 3 hand-to-hands, I'm gonna qualify you to say you saw one, and here's why. And they're probably gonna pick up on this too.
Okay.
So if you look at your video,
Okay.
um,
Let me go to it real quick. Give me 1 second.
let me get it up too. Hold on, real quick.
There's one. There's two. I'm gonna need you to put your hands up, boss.
I put my hands up for it, bro. I'm telling
You-
Major.
I'm watching now, so I got you walking through the parking lot of PDM. So now as you approach,
Yep.
your first approach, you're at that brick wall, right?
Yep. Yep.
In theory, you can't see through that wall. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 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 You right. You right. Right.
So what you there doesn't count, and I know that they're probably gonna pick up on that because you can't see through that
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah. And then
All right.
so that one don't count. I come around
You
that
move
wall.
over. You come around the wall. Then you go to the next wall, and you cross down behind that second wall of the parking lot of the
Mhm.
ammo store.
Mhm.
You don't see that one either because you're behind that wall.
I'm in the bushes. The little short
Not
wall.
yet. Not yet. Not yet. You ain't in the bushes yet. You
Hold
about to
on.
get there. behind the wall.
Right there when I'm behind. So the first wall, I can say that. I get that. So I ain't gonna count that one. But that second wall, we can't perfectly peek, but you can literally say I'm peeking over that wall.
So because when you go into the bushes, he does another one.
Yeah. So that's a definite, but yeah, okay. Yeah.
So that one's there. So we're not gonna worry about the ones behind the wall because I think they're gonna pick up on those.
Okay.
And as soon as you go into the bushes, you peek up and down. So that one you saw, and then you start moving in. There's another one. So you can say you saw two from the bushes. The second one, I see you peek up. At that point, that's when you move in.
Yeah, that's my probable cause.
So now you crouching and you moving after the second person walked away. You saw two easily. Okay, and then you approach him. His phone is out. And you take him into custody. He's on the very first there, and his foot's in the parking lot. And I don't know if it's your eyes or not, but on their evidence that they submitted, it's a bright shine, and he's on the top stairs. Now, the whole time you watched him, he did not move.
Nope.
We can say that. He ain't moved. And he's at like 45 degrees to the building, 45 degree angle to the building. In their video, he's standing straight facing the parking lot. And he's on the top stairs. Two different videos.
Yeah.
Or it's two different times.
Yep. That's another charge though, ain't it?
Which one?
Lying on, if he testifies to that video, if he does want to submit and testify to the video, that's lying on the stand.
Well, that's gonna be bad for their attorneys for submitting evidence that's false as well. So they might want to think twice about that. But I'm gonna let them.
I'm gonna need you to put your hands
do what they
up.
Do. You know.
I put my hands up for it, bro. I'm selling Major Miss.
He's selling Major Miss to Cologne. Right. It says it on the bottom of what he's selling.
Yep.
But that's fine. I don't care. We didn't charge him for sales. With intent to distribute is what we charged him with. So the question that I have for you, the mere fact that hand transaction gives you what?
Probable cause of search.
Probable cause of search. Are you aware?
Detain and search. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, probable cause of detain and search.
Yeah.
Are you aware that people sell legal items in the city?
Yes.
Okay. And so if all he had were legal items on him, would he have been arrested?
No, he would have been let free.
Let go free because he was selling legal items.
Yes, correct.
But because of his actions that you saw, that gave you probable cause to detain and search him, right?
Yep.
So now, if they have illegal items on them after you've seen a hand-to-hand, i.e. they have drugs or guns, and also legal items like Major Mist on them, can you still arrest them for the illegal items in their person?
Yes.
Why?
Because I have the probable cause to search you, and now with my probable cause, even though you potentially wasn't selling anything illegal, you have something illegal on you. Now you're getting charged with that. That's like me pulling you over for a traffic stop, writing you a ticket, and I see some weed. I was writing you a ticket, but now I see the weed. Now I got to write you a ticket for that weed or potentially take you to jail for that weed.
Because you had legal cause to contact them, and during that legal cause to contact and search, you discovered narcotics and guns.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Yep. I know. Yep. I watch a lot. No, man, nothing. But yeah. Exactly. You feel me? We on the same page.
They're gonna attack the search. They're probably gonna attack the call. I don't know how they're gonna attack the call because with an anonymous caller, you're right. Anonymous caller, you need more than an anonymous caller.
Yeah, and the anonymous caller put me in the area, and I assessed.
Right, and then you did your own surveillance, and you observed the hand-to-hand transactions, which gave you probable cause.
Yes, correct. Yep.
So they're going to challenge the walls. We're not even going to talk about the walls because I know they're probably going to challenge those walls because
they can have the first 2 plays. They can find
right.
that.
They got them. They can't get nothing else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and since the last time I was in court with these two, they pissed me off. We're not showing no leniency. This motherfucker about to go, or unless he wants to turn around and turn on members of his gang.
Yeah.
Turn in all the other Barksdale boys. He should have stayed boxing. He'd have been alright.
Exactly. That's what I told him. I'm like, man, you came out here you come out of Diamond from Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I heard about
right. You know what I'm saying? you was a good boxer in Baltimore. But you decided to do this? Come on now, Avon. You better than that. We all know this.
Exactly. So, yeah.
You let Prop Joe talk you into doing some shit.
That boy's scared, man. Him and String. I don't know. I hope String ain't come with him.
Man. We hope Omar don't pop his head up in this motherfucker.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Omar might be around here already.
Omar could be looking for that.
Oh, God. I definitely think Omar out here, though. Because we've been having some random bodies, and I have not connected them to nothing.
Oh, Omar might be out here cleaning up some work.
Man. But yeah, definitely. So, I mean, other than that...
That's it. And so, other than that, that's how my test one's going to go. I'm going to call you up first, although they subpoenaed you. I'll call you up first. I have you introduce yourself, how long you've been working, you know, what kind of training you have. We're in California. The California Police Academy is 6 months, FYI.
Okay.
And so, during that time, you got training, patrol procedures, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of shit I'm just going to spoon feed you. You're just going to say yes or no. But then I'm going to get into that call, why you got there. You got a call for narcotic sales in the area, so you respond to the call. Since we know that a drug dealing game is a cat and mouse game, you know, that's why you parked around the block and walked in, right? Because you're tired of just pulling up in a block and motherfuckers running, right?
Yep. If I could have came with lights on, potential run, foot chase, you know, I assess the situation. Right. Yeah. At the same time, I am a superior officer, so, you know, I would not assess things as a rookie. I actually like building cases, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
So
we gonna do just fine together. But they gonna try to attack that wall. I don't know what other angle they have.
Yeah. That's why I put everything in the evidence, the document.
The judge is very liberal. I don't know. I mean, I believe in chances, but this judge is just very liberal in my experience. And the only 2 chances I've had in front of her, I'm like, what are you thinking? But
I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna keep this between.
I almost got locked up in front of the judge because basically I told her she didn't know what she was doing.
So can I keep this between me and you?
Yeah.
I think judge might be dirty.
Okay.
I'm investigating.
If you can prove that, we'll keep that between us for right now.
I mean, until I can, I'm just gonna say that. But other than that, I am definitely, you know, I'm getting a bad, you know, smell when it comes to that, because I've had some questionable situations.
Your case with Nova, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so that case went to trial, right? And I didn't subpoena you. Because it's open and shut. I didn't charge all the other stuff. I just charged you with the unlawful discharge.
Right.
I didn't charge you with the attempted murder and all those other things in the out there, because technically we can't prove that because we never ID'd her at the scene, right? All we have are those shell casings. So remember, she popped rounds at the car, then she ran, and then you came back and your car was gone.
Yes, and then I processed those shells, and those shells had her fingerprints, so that's how I identified her as the person who shot. But I did have her own body cam still in my vehicle.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, she took off in the cruiser.
Well, I know the car was gone. When you got back, the car was gone, but I didn't see her getting in the car and taking it. I did.
Oh yeah. It was kind of, so I actually got a better metal. I'm about to stop using, but yeah, I got a better. I'm actually upgraded to the NVIDIA clipping, so my clip's about to be better. It's about to go crazy. You know?
So we went to court on that, right?
Yeah.
First of all, she didn't show up.
What?
Automatic guilty, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Automatic.
Yeah. So it's another warrant out.
Right. So now we're having a discussion about the case, and they're saying self-defense. I said, self-defense how? Because two of her friends got hit by the car, so she shot to disable the
That
car and
don't give
actually
her the
enter
right
the
to
car.
shoot the vehicle. The people
Bruh,
who
we on
actually
the
got
same
hit,
page.
yeah, the people who
We
got
on
hit
the
should
same
defend
page.
themselves. You can't. You're not.
Right.
That's what they call it. That's a superhero. What's that? You can't do
Right.
that. You're not
You
fucking.
can't do that.
Yeah.
And so I said, Your Honor, okay, self-defense. I said, okay, if they want to argue self-defense, here's my question. Then why didn't she stay on scene and report the fact that her two friends got hit? And they want to say, well, the officer saw him get hit. I said, okay, he did. And he also made a judgment call. He used his discretion. He has the ability to do that. He can't handle two things at once. I said, he looked at her running with the gun, running toward buildings. What do the buildings have to do? And I said, if there's people in those buildings, those are potential hostages, right?
Yeah.
She can
Yeah.
take hostage and kill. So he
Yeah.
chose to go after the armed individual that's running toward buildings. And the judge is going to ask me, well, do you know if they're inhabited or not? No, I don't. Well, how do we know that they were? We don't.
Those are questions that
But
her
right,
lawyers should be asking, not
thank
the
you,
judge.
thank you. So I'm sitting here looking at like, who's running this case? So I said, Your Honor, with all due respect,
I ain't
why are
even
we
gonna
even
lie.
having this discussion?
Yeah, she shouldn't be a
The
judge. She
lady
should
is
be a
not
lawyer.
here.
Yeah.
She's not here.
Mm-hmm.
And we kept going back and forth. Said, well, I tend to believe the self-defense people didn't even check on the people that got hit by the car. Again, that's
They
the
ran
officer's
too.
discretion.
They were running with
the
her.
officer's discretion, right? And they said, well, what about the people in the car that she shot? Again, that's the officer's discretion.
Exactly. So
we can't sit here and fault the officer because he made a judgment call. He went one way, he go the other way. Depending on what side of the fence you're on, you're going to say he did something wrong. He didn't. He used his judgment. He used his discretion. He's entitled to do that. Well, he didn't even check on the injured. I said in California, contrary to popular belief, the police have no duty to respond. They don't have to act when they create a special relationship, but they don't have to. They're not medical professionals. They have basic first aid training.
Yep.
So they don't have to. And they're going to tell me that's wrong. And finally I had to send a message and say, ma'am, I'm a lieutenant in Oakland, California Police Department. Don't tell me what we can and can't do.
Exactly.
I know California law very well.
Exactly.
And I'm like, so we're going back and forth. He said, well, I'm inclined to believe self-defense.
What?
But and they said, well, I want to know why the officer didn't do A, B, C, D. I said it's irrelevant why he didn't do A, B, C, or D.
And to be honest,
his discretion.
From my knowledge and just my regular training, I could have matched force because I saw her fire. I could have took her down legally.
You could have.
Yeah.
You could have. You chose
I
not
mean,
to.
yes, he hit them with a vehicle, but you shot. You're more dangerous than him right now.
Right. They wouldn't understand that, bro. They weren't. They were not. And so it just got me so frustrated. Judge, I'm gonna hold you in contempt. Well, shit, lock me up. Shit.
I swear.
It was bad. It was bad. It was me calm down. I said, no, I am calm. That's good. I'm calm right now. You're lucky I'm calm.
Right.
I said, so we done? She says, yeah. Well, can I said, I don't have time, and I walked out the courtroom.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that
because there was no reason to do that when she wasn't even the defendant wasn't even there.
Yeah.
So then when she realized, well, she's not here, but if she was here, I would probably dismiss this charge. I said, you would dismiss the unlawful weapons charge when we have shell casings at the scene that showed she discharged a firearm? Yeah, but she did it in self-defense. How? How do we know that? Well, who are the victims? I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know who the victims are.
She didn't
but
release
here's
no
the
name.
thing. She didn't stop to say it was self-defense. Part of self-defense is that if you're going to use a firearm or any kind of force in self-defense, you have to cooperate. She didn't cooperate.
And what's self-defense? What made you fear for your life? The car wasn't coming at you. You want to be a superhero. That don't work like that. You could have easily called the police. I would have assessed the situation. I was right there. I mean, you didn't see me, but if you would have easily called the service out, asked for an officer to pull up, I would have been there 2 seconds, and I could have, And
so then they say this. Well, while the officer was chasing, he didn't identify himself as a police officer. I said, excuse me? They said he didn't identify himself as a police officer. I said he pulled up with lights and sirens on. I'm sorry. He's in full police uniform.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't have to
sorry.
introduce myself until we get
Right.
close. Freeze! I'm Officer Mikelarry. Stop running.
Right. Are you serious? And like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
he didn't say who. I said, oh my goodness. I just shook my head. I said, he does not have to do that. He pulled. I said, if he was in an unmarked car with lights in the window or some shit like that, and a suit and tie, I get it. He's in a marked vehicle, lights and sirens on, in full uniform. I'm sorry. Where else do you need to show that he's a police officer?
Oh no. So
Help
look,
me understand this.
so you say that right. So this is another case, which is funny because this is I think she threw this one out too because of my other officer that documented right. So we pull up to the scene, shots fired. We get there. It's like 20 gang members. When we turn on our lights, they all scatter like roaches. So now we processing cars, picking up evidence and everything. Two of them run back because they locked this car as they ran off. Two of them run back to come check on their car. As they run back, we run and start chasing them. Hawked them down, put them in cuffs, read them their rights and everything. Why she say that they talking about they fear for their life? How did you fear for your life? We were police officers. There were shots fired already there. You should have feared for your life when the shots was fired, not when the police pull up to the situation. So them running,
Right.
you're guilty now. That's fleeing the scene. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell me anything. You could have stayed on the scene. I'm an
And
officer.
said,
You have to.
I don't want to tell you nothing.
Exactly. You have the right to remain
nice
silent. Once you run away from me, an officer that pulls up to the scene, you're guilty.
You at least attract suspicion to yourself.
Yes. So now that's probable cause to search or do whatever, anything, because you ran from a shots fired scene. Please tell me. Technically, I don't even need you to do the GSR test. You ran. That's fleeing. That's the first charge. Because I'm charging you with that, I can go in your pockets. Am I correct?
Yeah.
She say fleeing is not a reason for suspicion. What? Make it make sense. Exactly. You can literally stand there and I have no probable cause to search you. Fleeing makes you guilty. Even though you still innocent till proven guilty, but fleeing makes, then you double back and you see me and your partner, you know what I'm saying, about the process of, tow your car, your boyfriend, we catch him, arrest him, chase you down, catch you. Now you talking about, I came back to check on my car, but you just said that you fear for your life. You tell me once you fear for your life when the police pull up, but yet you didn't fear to come back for your car? Come on. When I say the judge was on her side,
I'm telling you, I was frustrated. So I came over here at the request of the chief judge.
Mhm.
And so I told the chief judge about this case, and she said, "Well," I said, "Look, you need to talk to your judge." And so hopefully she'll be there Friday to see if any shenanigans. Because I mean, if Friday go like the first one did, then yeah, I'm sorry, I ain't got time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But nah, if Friday go the way I think it, if it go negative the way I think it might go, I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely building that case on judge. And I already know she's cheating, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yep. So whatever you have, we can work on that together.
Mhm.
And we'll keep it just a little simple investigation. Does the chief know?
No.
Chief?
So the thing is, I'm gonna have to let you know. Let me ask you. So I think the chief is married to the judge.
The chief is married to the chief judge.
Okay.
Not the judge that's running cases.
Okay. So that's why my confusion was. Okay.
Yeah, no. So the chief is married to basically the chief justice, not the judge that's presiding in court.
Okay. Cool. Because that's why I didn't want to release too much information or say too much about the judge. Because I'm like, hold on, ain't that the chief wife? You know. So
yeah, no.
I bet. So then I'll talk to the chief about it then. Because in that case, we can definitely get this just investigated. Because like I said, I've seen like even the judge. So one day I was doing weapon licenses and stuff. So she came up here and tried to tell me how to do my job. Like, why are you searching people to give them a weapon license? I'm like, first of all, we're in the police department. They shouldn't have anything illegal on them at all. Second of all, if I'm taking you in the back room of a police department, why would I not search you?
I'm gonna search you for my safety. So if you want a weapon license, you gonna consent to search to come to this building.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you ain't getting one. It's nice to have a nice day. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
See, why should I have to search? And I'm like, hold on, that's the real, like, what police station gonna let you in the back without being searched? First of all, you got to go to a metal detector in some stations. So with that being said, you tripping. Like I could have people, in the cell back there. You put a gun in my head, and tell me to let them go now.
The best way to alleviate that in the future, I would do this is I've RP'd PD before, but I was getting too close to doing shit like I do in the head and the dreams, and they wasn't liking it because one dude was just bumping his gums at the scene, just kept talking shit. I handcuffed him, threw him in the back of a car, told me you on timeout. When I'm done, I'll let you out. Yeah, they didn't like that.
Why not?
They didn't like that, bro. Even the gov didn't like it and said, no, you can't do that. Why not? He's at a scene, he's interfering, he won't stop.
Yeah.
Detain him, put him in the back of the car. You're lucky I don't take him to jail.
I can't process
When I'm done, I'll let him out. He can go on his way.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Okay.
Shit, you crazy. Let me tell you something. A real peep man. Cause I'm from the
IRL.
I'm from the south side of Chicago, man. They can hold you for 72 hours without even telling you why the fuck they even put you in the cell. So if I held you for 15 minutes in the back of a car, you better shut the fuck up and listen.
That's it. Or step on, cause I gave him, bro, just leave. I can be here. You can't interfere with my scene, is what I'm telling you. So leave.
They don't get that part. They don't get that part at all. But yeah, definitely. We oh man, we gonna work good together.
All right, we gonna have a ball.
You see, I don't play about my evidence. I don't play at all. Oh, my bad, Shooter Mike. I'm about to go vouch for you right now. I got it. I got my everything. Yeah, I got another officer coming in too.
All right. Then they did a car wipe. They did something. I gotta go to the barber shop, but I gotta find a car now because
Man, at least you got a car.
No, I gotta go find a car. I gotta go buy one now because my car is gone.
I ain't even got one. Like our whole.
You got a black and white with red lights. You can drive it all the time.
Oh, that's that slow little motherfucker. I hate. Boy, I want my PD cars back. I used to ride in my Explorer. That motherfucking right there, man. I can't even keep up with it. They can walk faster than that motherfucking car. Like real talk. They bogus. Hold on. Where is it? Shooter Mike, I don't see you. Oh, we been in here that long? No, this say 306.
See, other than that, it should be a piece of cake, boss.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like I said, just hope the judge got the right side of the law on that day.
Yes, I'm definitely hoping. I vouch for you. Y'all good out there? Why it's so quiet? Is my officer dead?
I hope not.
That's another thing too. I hate when they just clock out and not say nothing. Did they clock out in city? Let me see. Evidence. Radio check. Radio check. See, this is what trips me out. It literally just said he clocked in an hour ago. He ain't clocked out. We should have me and another officer on duty. Why don't I see another officer? And why is another officer not on the radio? hmm I'm about to start checking this shit.
I don't know. I ain't got a good excuse for him.
Yeah, I'm about to start nipping this shit in the bud. Because we having too much evidence. I mean, not evidence. We having too much PD shit get on the street. Right now, we got people still.
Yeah, I see that. So what? Okay, the coffee beans. What about the coffee cups? What's about those?
Coffee cups is the same thing as coffee beans, except they give you an emote when you drink it. So I can run and pop a coffee bean. I can't run and drink a cup. So it's
okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still a PD item, so it's how the hell are y'all getting this? Now, one day as a Rolly situation, I did give a person on the street 1 cup of coffee, but 1 cup of coffee ain't gonna make 100 cups pop up out there. But it was Rolly, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was like, oh man, officer, what you over there drinking? I'm like, I'm drinking some coffee, blah blah blah. He's like, oh man, what the coffee do? I'm like, man, get me moving and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? He stepped out, Rolly there with me. I gave him a cup of coffee. He's like, oh man, this is some good shit. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, RP situation. Anything beyond that, I'm not giving out no 100 cups of coffee or nothing. Like, you can get one person. Like I said, one person ain't gonna hurt. A coffee, you know what I'm saying, just for the road. But yeah, that shit weird. Like I seen a dude had like 300 beans on him. Like, the beans only been in here for like 2 weeks. So it's like, how they even getting them?
How you get that many? Right.
And then somebody said that somebody had one of these. Now, if they got one of these,
oh damn,
it's an angel that gave it to them.
Okay.
Because we can't make these. Now we can get every other gun out of our inventory, but these right here, if they got one, we either got an angel or what they call them motherfuckers, a wizard in this bitch.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to crack that on that. Only PD have these, and these are only the match. People who got those crazy Glocks, those switches, and man, they got them rifles that we can't even compete with. So this just gives us a little advantage.
A little bit. Hey, that's all you need, a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I love this motherfucker.
And a well placed shot right between the eyes. It's all good.
And on God. You know what I'm saying? I definitely pray before I go out there. You know what I'm saying? I try my best not to bless people with this presence, but you know what I'm saying. If it had to come out,
you gotta send them up. You gotta send them up.
Exactly.
Or down. Now we don't know where they're going.
Exactly. But yeah, another thing too, like I get into deep details of my role. Like, I even charge them with peds. If I can create the story behind my investigation, I'm charging it, because I don't know if you've seen the murder that I did, where I got to the scene, the guy had fled, he got away. I get there, it's like 3 or 4 dead peds. I only charged him with 2 murders, but I'm like, man, it's 3 or 4 dead peds. His bullet casings all around, did the fingerprints process and everything, put the bolo out for him, caught him that same day, charged him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Like, people was like, you could charge him for peds? If I can prove the story it created,
if you can prove it, just because the ped's there, I mean, shit, attach a name to a ped if you want. Call a ped John Wilk or whatever you want to call them, but you know what I'm saying? Make the victim's name. If they did, they did. But if you got bullet casings and all that, have at it.
I'm one of them. I'm creating the scenes. I'm gonna get my rollie. I'm definitely gonna get mine. I ain't doing this for nothing. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to creating these cases, man. I feel sorry for Mr. Barksdale Friday. The judge better be on this side, cause we
man. But if the judge is on this side, he's only gonna be short-lived, because I will appeal that shit up to the high court, because I'm not playing that game. No. You got your one. You got your one that thing. I tried to help you out, but y'all gonna make me tell you who the fuck I am, and I don't like doing that.
Yeah, and I feel that. I mean, I'm in the way I'm doing this because I want to roll this one out the right way. And, even with my character build. So I came in as a recruit. You know what I'm saying? Got promoted to corporal. You know what I'm saying? I'm sergeant right now. I just got that promotion a day ago. So I'm moving up my ranks. At the same time, I do want to get in the DOJ system. So if I'm coming in as a DA or what I'm saying, a DA go up. So you might be shooting for a judge or something. So I might be trying to shoot for your job. You feel me? Or even I ain't gonna lie, I'll get on the defense side, but I'm taxing because I know where we can probably jump through these loopholes. You know what I'm saying? Not every officer is perfect, so if we can find that little loophole and get through it, we can make that money. But if I'm good
You
on that
definitely
side,
can.
you know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
can.
I'm taxing. I'm not gonna be no cheap lawyer because. Man, one day I said the dude had 80, 90 million in his pocket. Man, I need 25 million on retainer. two
Here's
million
how
an
you get
hour.
them. No, you don't take it like that, bro. What I do is I charge them. It's real simple. 100 grand a week.
That's it.
But see, it adds up. Because if you try to take their millions off the top, they're gonna be like, oh man, nah.
No.
I want 100 grand a week.
Well, 20 million on retainer ain't nothing. So that means anything we say, you know what I'm saying, is between us. That retainer is just you bought me like a real like a real lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's 100 grand a week does. You just got to pay me 100 grand every week. So in a matter in
like an IRL week
a month
or what?
Yeah. I give it Monday to Friday.
Oh yeah, that ain't enough. I need a
That's
million.
not
I ain't gonna, bro. I can say right now, I've been in this city a few days one time, and I ain't even make $1 because it's hard to get arrested. So telling somebody 100K and these boys out here making millions doing what they doing, they got checks. Bro, these people so rich, bro. The rest that we be getting are ridiculous. Some of these people should be having life right now. I called a dude the other day with 300,000 sour patches on him. Like, you are the fucking man. Like, what? Why you can't even sell that many that quick? Make it make sense.
Okay.
So it's like, come on, bro. 100,000, bro. They make that in one drug sale.
Oh, okay. Well, see, now once I learn the economy, it might be a little different. But
Oh
yeah, that's
yeah,
where I
bro,
normally start off
bro.
at.
Yeah, they rich around them motherfuckers, bro. They rich.
He said they rich.
Bro. I went undercover one day. Bro, a dude gave me 2 million, a Glock switch, which he said they sell on the street for 2.5 million. Shit, I was able to buy how much I spent? I spent 800K clean cash. He gave me, I think it was all together like 5.5 bricks. I got a case building on him right now. His name Ty. We ain't gonna talk about that though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like these streets is wild right now. You find the right plug, they literally throwing you. It's like he caught me coming out the clothing store. What's crazy? I just changed out my PD uniform, so you know what I'm saying. I'm like, man, I'm going undercover. I have my guys watching my back. I'm still clocked there. I'm letting them know. Cause I was gonna have them take them down, but after he threw me so much shit, I'm like, nah, let's build this. You know what I'm saying? Document this into evidence. Told the chief about it. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm about to build a big case on him. I'm gonna see if he let me in his little circle.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in that circle. Find out if he the man or who the man he getting it from. Cause when I say he was the plug that day, And that was another thing too. Cause I'm telling the chief, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can take some of that dirty money out of evidence and start using that for, hand to hands, drug sales, shit like that. Cause that's how we can create more roads.
Yeah. Exactly, because then they'll be more inclined to buy it from you too. If you got dirty money, they're thinking you out there doing the same shit. You always come with clean money, you might get suspicious, especially if you start asking for too much. You know what I mean?
Yup. And then I got real strategic with it. So when I'm on duty, I change my contact number. I'm Officer 876. You know what I'm saying? So if you get my phone number, it's that. When I'm off duty, I actually, roll it as Mikelarry. So if you're not smart enough to realize this Mikelarry is an officer, maybe I might change the hair up or something like that. But you ain't put the face to face together in the voice. That's on you. I'm undercover.
You're right.
I'm undercover. It's the same voice, a little slightly different outfit. It's just because you don't recognize the uniform. We got lives outside of here. At the same time, I'm undercover. I ain't gotta tell you shit now. I know I was told that if they ask you if you're an officer, you gotta tell them. But
Who said that? Who said that? Where is that written in law? Nowhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nowhere.
I'm like, man, I don't know.
People say that shit all the time. That
Yeah.
is not true at all. We wouldn't get no undercover work done if that was the case. I worked undercover narcotics for 10 years. How many times people ask me was I cop? All the goddamn time.
Exactly.
I ain't no cop. I mean, one dude said, "Well, you got a gun?" I said, "You damn right I got shit. You got one too, don't you? If you don't, you tripping." Look at me and said, "No, you right. Okay, let's get on with this shit."
Yeah, I'm on that. Me and my nephews. Once I get all my officers in here, it's over with.
All right. Well, if anything come up between now and Friday, I'll let you know, but I doubt it. Like I said, I'm gonna file this motion again and see what happens in court. And like I said, it'd be interesting to see what's up with that judge, what you come up with. Because, bruh, my first thing, this ain't gonna work. Because I don't know why you even having a fucking hearing if the girl ain't here. She to appear. Warrant. Boom. What is the problem? Well, I want to know why. Your Honor, that's not your place. That's her attorney's place to ask those questions. You don't know. What are we doing?
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, well, let me get outside before the storm hit, then I'm going to come back and go to the barber shop and try to find the car.
I bet you be safe out here. Let me make sure these doors are locked for you. I don't know, man. These YNs out here, they'll kill you. I don't trust them.
I don't trust them. I guess I got to get my money up to get a weapon license and get it done.
It's only $500K.
Only $500K? Okay, rich man.
I wish. I had bought a crib and just got put out. I think I'm going through a divorce right now.
You going through a divorce?
I think I am. I mean, we weren't legally married yet. We was about to be. How long
you been together?
In here for about a month.
About a month. So you established residency.
We got a crib together. We just literally got our furniture back here like a couple days ago. You know, I had took a little LOA for a couple days. I mean, she worked at the hospital and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, I think she been playing the sheets, man. Cause the other day I came to the house and you know I found the condom on the bed.
Oh no.
And then you know she ran. She didn't even try to explain. She just ran. So it's like
guilty. Like that. Yeah.
Guilty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what we doing here? And then you know this morning, you know, no messages, nothing, no hello, how you doing? I'm like, okay, this is what we doing. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I ain't got no house key right now. I definitely don't think I do.
She can't lock out the house. We can sue her.
Oh, we can do that?
She can't lock out the house, bro. You established residency there. You've been there over 7 days. Call it 14 days. You've been there 14 days. You can't lock out the house.
Oh yeah.
California's funny like that.
Okay. Look. Let me try.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
She's asleep right now. I got that. Oh, you got the same name as my son. My son named Trey. He with a Y though. I bet. Yeah, I'm about to tell her ass. Let me see her ass in court. I'm fighting for that house. I don't want that picked that motherfucker. It's in the middle of the hood anyway, so I ain't even gonna get mad. They be having shootouts down the street all the time. I be pissed off.
Shoot up down the street all the time. You gotta start somewhere. You got your first one, then you sell it, get the next one.
Man, I swear, man. I don't know if I'm able to sell it the way the motherfuckers be shooting, bro. It'd be wild over there. By the canal, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
you know right behind the police station. It's like, come on. I be wondering what them officers in there doing. Ducking? Cause I don't never see them outside. Let me call her. Let me see.
Yeah. Hello?
Nephew, what's the word?
What you on?
I'm at the station, man, just finishing this meeting up. What you got going on?
Come pull up on me and my girl.
You and your girl, what's it? You got a new girl? What's it?
Yeah, we're at the casino.
Yeah, the casino. I bet. I got you. That's my New Orleans nephew. He got a new girlfriend, everything. He said, "Come meet my new girl." Oh shit! You just introduced me to one yesterday. Who this one?
Man.
But
yeah,
yeah,
figure it out one day.
But man, I'm gonna be calling, man. I can't wait till that woman wake up. It's gonna be hell break loose today. But yeah, I'm gonna give you a call though.
All right, I'll be in touch.
Yeah. What's good?
What's going on, officer? Officer Mike.
Who that?
That's Ocean.
Yeah, Ocean. Okay.
You got that Ocean.
Damn, how would you know, nephew?
And I Ocean for a reason.
Yo, okay, type shit. What y'all about to get into? What's she doing?
She talking in her head. I met her for TikTok.
You said go to PD?
Who that is? Montana?
No, shooter Mike in his dick.
Shooter Mike?
I'm about to reload.
And what happened? What? That shit open court?
I got court Friday.
I thought that shit was today.
No, it was just a meeting with the DA today.
What y'all about to get into after this?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends.
Man, we're gonna go. I just want to ask the boys. We about to skydiving.
I bet. I mean, I might come back on some people. I'm about to see what's going on, because you know where else I'll be at too. But I need to go make some money over. They talking about KOS tonight.
Where?
You know where?
Mm-hmm.
Is she an Uda? We need shooter. seen your ass in 34 years.
What? It's been a while, for real.
Yeah, I know you be getting out on that PD shit.
Hey, they got K9 in this bit?
That's what they don't get now. We ain't got K9.
I mean, I got the script and shit like that. I can send it to him.
His name Ant. Ant boy. You could definitely, I mean, talk to him, yeah.
Say that.
He cool people too. Like we got one-on-one PD guns.
Okay. Oh yeah, that be clean, boy.
Yeah, only PD got these. So we got shit. And then like I said, the whole deal. So it's days like this. If the DOJ system in here, you know, where you switch radio, go to 411, tell them, you know, you bringing somebody in for court, blah blah blah. Or you know, we process them and then take them to court. Or if they know DOJ on, you can process them, charge them, go send them to jail, or you can process them and then send it up and, you know, request for a court date. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the shit get lit. I ain't gonna lie, the judge ain't on our side, which I think she dirty, but I'm building a case on her ass too. But it's on there like on the shoot like this like the map lit up right now. Motherfuckers shooting, selling drugs, everything right now. And at night, I ain't even gonna lie, if you ain't got prio, or you man, I don't even gonna say snipe that bitch, but if you ain't got prio, you ain't getting in here. This bitch fills up quick.
Yeah.
So, but in the morning, it's decent. You can get in there in the morning. Shit, you trying to do PD in here?
Say what? My fault. Your shit breaking up. What you say?
I said you trying to do PD in here?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, I sent you the DOJ thing and everything, so you just gotta do your application.
Say that. I was just looking at it just a minute ago.
And then if you go up the ranks and you get a bunch of arrests and shit, man, they gonna give you that prio. I think he said he want at least like 5 officers he gonna get prio to. It's like 3 people that got prio. It's supposed to be a storm happening. Other than that, what you been on to, man? What you been in other cities? What you been on?
I dab and shit now, so I just been dabbing.
Yeah, you been making a little change off that shit?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. How you like it?
Shit is smooth. Once you know what you're doing, that shit's smooth.
Man, okay. That shit time consuming, I know.
It really ain't that bad, bro. For real. Like I said, a lot of the scripts and shit that they make drag and drop.
I know the issue be more about the compatibility and shit. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, matter of fact, give me 1 second.